Hi everyone, I'm Kev Sage from Double Polaroid Video Production, and this is Double Polaroid Meets. Through interviews, we've set out to promote and celebrate achievements, talents, upcoming events and special causes all happening within the local community, focusing on Helensburgh in Scotland and the surrounding areas. If you've got something to share, then we would love to hear from you. For more information, please visit our website www.doublepolaroid.co.uk and see how you can take part. We were very lucky to get our first interview with Daniel Sellers, a successful crime writer who's responsible for the Lola Harris mysteries, who resides in Helensburgh. Daniel, with his faithful companion Rasmus, very kindly let us into his writing den, which is situated in his beautiful garden. We hope you enjoy it, and please do like, comment, share and subscribe to support the content. Thank you.
Well, in this shed to start with, I spend quite a lot of my time in here, but to stop myself going stir crazy, I like to work in local cafes. So I will work in the Perch in Gairloch Head, I will work at the Pavilion in Hermitage Park, and sometimes I'll take the dog up to Drimmen and we'll go up into the forest for a walk and I'll work in a cafe near there. My biggest inspiration, it sounds silly, but Enid Blyton, because she got me into reading. I was obsessed with the famous 5 novels. I can still remember some of the really frightening atmospheric things that happen in the first one when a shipwreck comes up from the seabed and beaches on the rocks. That sort of compelling story, I wanted to write my own. But then I started reading Agatha Christie when I was about 15. And I became obsessed with Agatha Christie. You've got this mystery, you've got this suspense, the excitement. So I did write my own Agatha Christie. I wrote a novella called Murder at 3,000 Feet as part of a GCSE assignment. But ever since then, I wanted to write crime novels. My publisher would want me to say no, she's definitely not based on anybody. She isn't. That is the truth. She's a combination of a number of characteristics of people that I admire. She has resilience, she has compassion, she has a dry sense of humour, she stands up for herself, she's a bit of an iconoclast, she will take on authority and she will push back. All of those are qualities that I really admire. The idea for a detective who was a hairdresser came to me while I was having my hair cut. So I thought, well, what we'll do is we'll have a detective who works for the police, but she trained as a hairdresser, and that's where she learned how to ask tough questions and get answers, but in an empathetic way. Well, the 3rd book in the series came out in April, and there will be an omnibus edition of the first 3 books. That will be out at the end of August. The 4th book in the series is set in Glasgow and in the Isle of Skye. It's called Murder on Skye, and it will be out in October. So that's where we are now. I'm currently writing at the moment the 5th book in the series. I'm not going to tell you what that's called because it might change, and there will be a 6th one afterwards, which I think is set back in Glasgow, and that's as much as I'm going to say.